Okay, so you're officially welcome to the African Women in Canada virtual Christmas party, okay, happening December 22, 2024. This is going to be the first of many, many, many more gatherings that we're going to have in future. And it's my pleasure to welcome you today. So this is going to be our agenda for the day. We're going to have our welcome address. We're going to introduce ourselves. So please get ready to introduce yourself. We're going to share our 2024 achievements. We're going to share our 2025 plans. And then, of course, we're going to take suggestions and any other business for the coming year. Okay. So I am really, really glad that this is happening, because it's always been in the plan that, okay, we need to have a structure. We need to know what it is we are trying to achieve as a community. We don't just want to be like any other chat room out there, right? So we are actually very intentional about what we are trying to achieve in this community. And that is why this is happening. I don't know how many other chat rooms are having sessions like this, but I'm grateful that we have that opportunity to come together and share the plans for the year. Okay, so I'm just here to give you a little bit of a welcome address, because we had quite a number of people joining this year, and some of you may not even know why we started this community. So I just felt like it would make sense for us to have a bit of a context into why this community was created. Okay, so as usual, most of you already know me, but I'm still going to introduce myself. My name is Lady Teresa. I'm popularly known as the Money Goddess, and I have been in this country since 2020. I came with my family in May of 2020. And if there's one thing about me, I like to connect with people. I like to relate with people. And so I was looking for groups. Where can I join? What groups can I join? And things like that. Women groups, mothers groups. And I realized that most groups out there that I saw, they were either business groups, like you need to do the business we're doing for you to join this. And then the other kinds of groups were just like chatting group, where I remember somebody said that all these women abroad, all they do is just come together in WhatsApp group and be gossiping. So it was always like chatty. People just come, just talk and complain and stuff like that. So I wasn't really my kind of thing. And I was like, why can't we have a group where women actually add value to each other, women actually support each other, women actually share what they do and help each other out? And so that we don't one day hear somebody saying that they are depressed because they are alone abroad, things like that. So that was, this kind of informal conversation and request that kind of like made me, I myself and Amara, we were like, okay, let's create something. And we started off with African Moms in Canada. Why? Because I'm an African mom, she's an African mom. We're like, okay, let's have a group of African moms in Canada and let it be a little bit different. It shouldn't just be money, or business on product, or selling. Let it just be something that is a little bit more encompassing, that mothers can help each other, mothers can be there for each other. We can share opportunities. We can, just provide that kind of a place, a home for anybody who is new in Canada. And so it officially started September 2023 as African Moms in Canada. Then, of course, we evolved over time. We had some people saying, oh, what if this person is not a mom? Can she still join? And we found the need, because we weren't just talking about motherhood and having babies and stuff like that. We found the need to expand it so that we can allow every woman who is living in Canada, who is an African woman, to also join. And the reason we use African woman is just so that we can share relatable information. There are some information that is actually just relatable to us. Like others cannot understand it. So we didn't want a confusion or where somebody will have to be explaining something to somebody else. And so we decided to make it African Women in Canada. So that's how we evolved. And I think that was sometime in October or November where we then evolved into African Women in Canada. And if you are not aware, we always share our itinerary. We like it to be something of value. We don't want it to just be an association where people just talk. So we had a structure. On Mondays, we wanted to motivate us. We wanted to just tell us something that will make us to keep going, all right? And then on Tuesday, if you have something to teach us, then you teach. Okay, so you teach on Tuesdays. We don't want it to be restricted to just one person. Then on Wednesdays, we share opportunity. It could be job, it could be work, it could be income opportunity, whatever it is, you share with us as a way of maybe helping people who are new to also take advantage. So we're really encouraging you to take this thing seriously. You never can tell who you will be helping. Okay. Then on Thursdays, we share gratitude. Basically, I am someone who gratitude has always been one of my core values. And so I don't joke with it because I have seen the impact. And if you are not that kind of person and you want your life to be different in 2025, please don't joke with gratitude. Okay. I remember when I shared and I say, if people should share, people are not talking. Trust me, if you make that a habit, it will amaze you what your 2025 is going to be. So do not ever miss an opportunity to say thank you, God, for something. Anywhere you are, once they say, what are you grateful for? Please be the first to say. Trust me, it works. All right. I have seen it happen a million-fold. So I don't joke with it. So that's why we have that as one of our itineraries for the week. So on Thursdays, we show gratitude. And then on Fridays, anyone who is new, it's more like freestyle now, but basically if you're new, you can introduce yourself on Fridays, and then Saturdays, buy and sell. Okay. And that's what we do Saturdays. And then of course, Sunday is just mental health. If there's something you're struggling with and you need help, maybe with your child, that was why I was, it was fun to have that conversation about someone talking about what the school was doing to the child. We can have conversations like that so that those who are experienced can share and those who are new can learn from it, basically. So that is a brief of what this community is about. And I'm really, really confident that in the coming year, we are going to add more value to each other, and we are going to definitely grow beyond where we currently are. So I hope that as you have listened, you have a little bit of idea why we started this and what we plan to achieve using this community. Okay. So on that note, it takes us to the next on the agenda, which is introduction. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing because I want to meet you. I don't want this to be just a community where you just come and you're just consuming, right? I want to meet you. I want to know what you do because if there's one thing I promised myself, and I try to keep to that in this year, I said, if I want to get anything at all, I'll first ask in that chat room. It's only if they don't have it in that chat room that I can go somewhere else. So this is the time for you to introduce yourself. Tell us your name, your location, what it is that you do, and why did you join the community? So if you are courageous enough, you can unmute yourself. Just raise your hand and I'll call you. If you are not courageous enough, you can type it in the comment section in the chat box, okay? So let me see your hand if you would like to introduce yourself, but if your hand is up, you have to show us your video and unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Other than that, just share in the comment. We just want to meet you, your location, and most importantly, why did you join the community? Because it will help us know how best to serve you, okay? So why did you join the community is a very big question that I would like answers to, okay? So let us get started. Is there anyone raising their hand? Okay, I'm gonna unmute Sharon. Thank you, Sharon, for being the most courageous. I'm gonna unmute you and then you can talk. Let me stop sharing.
Hey,
Yeah,
one second, please. Hi everybody. My name is Sharon, and
There's your
I'm from
video. We don't
Edmonton.
see you, Sharon. We don't see you. If you want to introduce yourself,
Sorry, can you forgive me? I just had a baby, so I'm just looking mommy mode.
it's fine. We're almost all of us are mummies. We just want to see you, even if it's just your eyes.
Hey, go
Introduce
on,
yourself,
talk. I
please.
can't say different song. For how long? I have no freaking clue.
Okay, hi, my name is Sharon. I'm
Okay.
from Edmonton.
Mhm.
Um, can you hear
Hey,
me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Sharon. I'm from Edmonton. I work in the childcare field.
Mhm.
That was my community, which is, I mean, basically because I do have a passion for children and it just comes natural.
Hmm.
And I also kind of like to go overboard for children. I also have experience in social services. So I like to help people in terms of like housing or just getting to know about Canada
Mhm.
and just settling. And also joining this platform, I'd just also like to get to know more people and even people who have children. If you have any advice, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And and
Said
also
you're on
people with
Ontario. Are you in Ontario?
no, I'm in Edmonton now. I
Oh,
moved from
Edmonton.
Ontario.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people who have businesses because somewhere I do like business, I like to speak. So I'm also willing to market for people who are in Edmonton or around. If you have anything that's interesting, I'm willing to share with other people.
Mhm.
And and also yeah, I would just like to get to know people because moving here is very different from Toronto.
Mhm.
So people are very like family oriented here. So it's sometimes very hard to meet people. And if you don't have family, it could be hard.
Yeah.
So you can reach out to me. And yeah, that's basically it.
Thank you. Thank you,
Sorry guys,
Sharon.
I just had a baby, so I look like this. Sorry.
You look amazing, Sharon. You look amazing. Nice to meet you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Who else wants to introduce themselves? This is the time. Unmute yourself, show us your video and introduce yourself. If you don't want to unmute or show your video, please type in the comment. I'd like to know your location, what you do, and why. Why did you join the community? Okay. It's very important because we want to make sure you're getting value for why you joined. Okay. So, and we don't know unless you tell us why you joined. So please, I'm waiting. Who else? Who else wants to introduce themselves before we go on? Abi, do you want me to call names? Do you want me to call names? Chiwendo Emilia. Chiwendo Emilia, can we meet you? You can type in the comments or you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself, okay? Type in the comments in the chat box or unmute yourself. We have Debbie. Deb Adams, unmute yourself, introduce yourself. Why are you in the chat room? We have Ekene Agbo, unmute yourself or type in the chat box. Why did you join the community and what do you do? Okay. If we don't know what you do, we may not be able to support you. If we don't know what you want, we may not be able to help. Okay. So this is the chance for you to let us know where you're located, what you do, and why you are in the community. Why did you join? Okay, did you just join because you like to join communities? If that is it, also tell us, okay? We'd like to know. We're waiting, Loretta, new mommy, can you introduce yourself?
Hello.
Go
Hi,
ahead.
my name is Oluwaseun.
We can't see your face. We can't see your face. We want to see your
I
face.
know my face is bad. I just woke up.
Hey, what is my mama's saying? Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Oluwaseun, and I've been in Edmonton for 3 years now. Or 2 years plus. I can't remember which one.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in Edmonton for 2 years plus. I'm a personal support worker, but I'm hopefully trying to get my insurance advisor certification by January next year.
Amen. Why are you in the community, or why did you join the community?
Uh, Initially, Noella introduced me. Like, I just joined because I didn't know anyone in Edmonton or apart from my family in Canada generally. So I was looking for connections. Like, I don't have friends. I don't have any. Like, apart from family, I don't have anyone really. So I joined. Then from there, I was able to meet people, even though I haven't seen them face to face. But I was able to meet some awesome people. I bought some things there. I was able to meet some. Then the party we had last time, I was able to meet several people, and I was able to meet you too and disturb you, like get some, and I was able to get some advice from real life advice from and perspectives from various people. So I'm so happy that I joined, and I'm open for more what's it called, insight and for more growth from this community as well, like in terms of finance, health, and making friends as well. And Sharon, like, nice to meet you. I'm surprised you said you like working with children. Like, you work as a I forgot.
Well,
Sorry, I
we're
forget
gonna
it.
send our children to her.
Yes, so
We'll
yes.
send our kids to her.
Please, my birthday is on Tuesday, so I'm expecting birthday
Ooh,
present
ooh.
November 24. So
Okay. Don't
yeah.
worry, we got you.
So
All
nice
right.
to meet
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Chiwendu is on the road, so she couldn't introduce herself. She works for TNG Community Services and she lives in Toronto. And she also works for an investment company. Thank you. And she joined to meet new people. So I see that a lot of us are joining to meet new people. That is good. Does anyone else want to introduce themselves before we move on? I can see Fauzia, I can see Glow, I can see Hannah Mbu. I just want to welcome you all to the meeting. And I see IBK, Mama Kenzaza. I hope I'm not murdering any of the names. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. So Terry says she's glad to be here. She's in Montreal, Quebec, moved to Canada 7 months. Oh, you're relatively new, you're welcome. So she joined a few weeks ago because she wanted to connect with other African women. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you all for at least sharing. Thank you for introducing yourself. And I'm happy that we seem to be on track. We are meeting your needs. You want to meet with other people? We are here and we are ready and interested in meeting you as well. Okay. So let me continue to share my screen and just share the rest before we take suggestions and things like that, okay? So the next on the agenda, we are going to talk about our 2024 achievements. So like I said, this community started September 1st of 2023. We've come a long way. We are 330 plus strong women in this community, okay? So we are growing and growing and growing. So we need to pat ourselves on the back. In 1 year, we grew to about 330 plus strong women. And this 2024, we also achieved our Edmonton meet and greet. We were able to meet people physically. It's always fun to see people. I'm sure those that attended, you can testify that the energy was absolutely different. It's different from what we are seeing on WhatsApp. The energy is completely different when you get to meet people physically. So we're hoping that we'll do a lot more of that in 2025. This year, we also had a 20 weeks of group savings, what the Nigerians call Ajo. I don't know what other communities call it, but in Nigeria we call it Ajo. So we had 20 women, you know, contribute and save, and you know, it helps people to be able to fulfill a particular short-term financial goal that they would not have been able to achieve if they don't come together to save collectively. Okay, so we were able to get it started this year and it was successful, and we hope to do more of that in the coming year. This year as well, we also had women receive birthday present. You can hear where Deb said that her birthday is coming up. We had a tradition this year when the community started that if you announce your birthday in the chat room, you get a gift. So we have over 10 people. That's the ones I can remember, but I'm sure it was much more than that. We had over 10 people in the community celebrate their birthday with us and get their gifts. Okay, so if you're celebrating your birthday, make sure you share with us. Don't come to me and say I did not get anything. It's because you did not announce it. You did not share your special day with us. Okay, we also have more than 10 women who made sales in the community. Like I said more than 10. I am sure it's definitely more than that, because even myself, I patronize more than 5 people in the community. Like I said, this is my own commitment that if I need, except you're not selling what I want, if I need anything, that is my first place to ask. I always ask there. If I don't get it there, then I can go out there. All right, so that's why I keep telling people, introduce yourself. Do not be shy. Even if you're not selling anything, but if you're looking for an opportunity or you're looking for something, please share it in the chat room. You don't know who might be able to help. Okay, so we had women who made sales. If you actually made sales and you are here, please type it in the comments so they don't think that we are just boboing. Okay, so so that's it on the achievement. But of course, the new friendships that were made, the sisterhood, the business partnership that formed, I'm sure if not for this group, there are so many people that would not know me. That's the truth. And there are so many people that I would not know. But now we are as close as you would think we are sisters. All right. And that is because of this chat room. So we are hoping that this will continue in the coming year. So if there is any achievement that you had in 2024 that was not mentioned here, this is the time. You can drop it in the chat box, or you can just raise your hand and unmute yourself. We want to hear it and we want to learn it. Let me tell you something else. Like I said, I always tell people that you see gratitude, if you know how to leverage gratitude, you will get anything that you want in this life. I'm saying it from experience. If you learn how to leverage gratitude, you can get anything that you want. So when we say, what have you achieved or what have you gotten from this chat room, do not be shy. Do not keep it to yourself. Please share. Maybe there's someone who needs to hear it and you might just be helping that person. But when you keep it to yourself, you are also stopping yourself from getting the blessing. The more you bless others, the more you are blessed. It is that simple. Okay, so if you are not that kind of person, make it a New Year resolution. You will come back and you will thank me for reminding you to take gratitude seriously. Honestly, you will come back and you'll thank me. It works, it works, it works. Okay, now let's move to the next agenda. This is just this is the picture of our last meet and greets in, I think that was in September. So these are some of the amazing women on this group. And I'm hoping that we would definitely have more of this in the new year, okay? So don't be that person that just wants to hide in your house. So if you can find yourself in this picture, just mark attendance and type it in the chat, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's go. Oh, I can see the testimonies in the chat box. I will read it later. So let's move to the next thing, which is our 2025 plans. So in the year 2025, it is our mission to have at least 1,000+ strong women present in the picture. All right, we want to have at least 1,000, like more than 1,000 strong women in this community in 2025. The next thing is we want to have a theme for the year, okay? So that, like I said, I want this community should be different from any other one out there. And one of the things that will make it different is that we are going to be intentional about the things we are looking for. So a couple of months back, I asked them, I sent out a poll that what do you want to work on? And the majority of people either wanted to lose weight or wanted to make money, all right? And that's what helped us to create a theme for 2025. It doesn't mean we won't talk about other things, but it just means that we're going to be very intentional about our body and about our money, okay? So that's why we came up with that theme, body and money makeover. So that's the theme for 2025, meaning that we are going to have a body makeover accountability group. We're going to have a boot camp where you can achieve your ideal body, okay? So if you're trying to lose weight and you need accountability, we got you, all right? We got you. And then we're also going to set up our group savings and investments. So if you are struggling to save money, you are in the right place for 2025, okay? And I always ask people, if you think you don't need it, I want to ask you a simple question. If you earned income in 2024, you don't need to tell me the number, but I want you to tell yourself, how much did you save in 2024? If you did not save up to 10% of your 2024 income, then you need this group. So don't look at it like, oh, I don't need it. I don't need it. If you don't need it, it means you were able to save 10 to 15% on your own. But if you weren't able to save on your own, then you need group savings. You need that accountability. You need that coaching. You need that training, because you may think you don't have money. If I have a 30-minute session with you, we'll be able to identify that you have at least $200 to $300. If you don't believe me, book a session and I will show you that $200 to $300. As long as you're earning an income in this country, I will show you that money. I will show you where it is hiding. So we want to take group savings and investments seriously, so that by the end of 2025, we need people to share testimonies of how they were able to save $6,000, how they were able to save $10,000, and you would see it, all right? Real money. So that's one of the plans that we have for 2025. We also want to do our meet and greet in at least 3 provinces in 2025. So if you want us to come to you, you just need to pick a date or just arrange amongst yourselves. If we have at least 10 people in a particular province willing to meet, we will be there. We'll come and celebrate with you. Trust me. So that's one of the plans that we have for 2025. If you're in Ontario and you guys can come together, at least 10 of you, we will be there. So we might do Ontario, we might do Manitoba for sure. We might do Saskatchewan, but like I said, the condition is if we can have 10 women in that location, we will come there. And you know, our hangout is amazing. Those that were there in our Chinese hangout, they can testify. Okay, so that is also the plan that we have for 2025. We also want to do monthly Zoom class. So we want to have a monthly class. It could be member-led. Any of you who have something, I remember, I think someone joined earlier today. It was Emilia or so, talking about, you know, financial literacy. You can pick a slot. We have one day in a month where we can come and learn. So if you want to learn about investing, we are bringing someone to come teach us about how to invest. Someone to come and teach us Wealth Simple, teach us all the investment opportunities available in this country. We're going to learn about it. If you want to teach financial literacy, pick a slot. You can come teach us. If you want to teach income generating opportunities, pick a slot, all right? So we want to have a Zoom class every single month. Chiwenti likes the theme. That's our theme for 2025, body and money makeover. So that anybody that is in this chat room, we want to be sure that, see, you can't be in this chat room and not be banging, you know, both your bank account and your body should be bodying. Okay, so that's the whole plan of 2025. All right, so let me take some time and see what is in the chat box, but the next would then be suggestions and any other business. So we want to hear from you. I'll keep emphasizing it. If you do not tell us what you want, you will just be in the chat room complaining that nothing is happening. So the only way we can know what you want is if you tell us. So this is the time for you to tell us what you want from the chat room. Be specific. If you have suggestions, if there's something you want us to start doing, please, this is the time to share it. If there's something you want us to stop doing, you don't want us to do it anymore, this is the time to share it. And if there's something you want us to keep doing, you want us to continue, you love it, okay? Just like Emilia said, she loves the theme for the year. So if there's something you want us to keep doing, please let us know. Or forever remain silent, right? So this is the time for you to share your suggestions, your feedback, whatever that you feel like, oh, I would have loved for us to do this kind of thing, that kind of thing in the chat room. This is the time, okay? Let me see if there was any comment that I missed while I'm waiting. You can unmute yourself, just unmute yourself and share, okay? So let's see. Or if you have any feedback, it doesn't have to be a complaint, it doesn't have to be a suggestion. If you have any feedback at all, please let us know. So Sharon says, I do babysitting and in the South, just after White Ave, for moms who need to go for date night. Interesting. Okay, we need to let them know in the group. So Terry shared the testimony. She posted a link of her YouTube channel in the group and 5 ladies subscribed. Woo! Thank you. Thank you for sharing. You definitely have more. As you have shared, you would see that you're going to get more. All right. Every time you share a testimony, you always get ×5. 2 things that have worked for me in 2024, and I literally tried it out and it worked, is thankfulness, which is Thanksgiving, and number 2, giving, just giving. All right. The more you give, the more you get. And that's why in 2025, we're actually going to make it open. I don't want to be the only one receiving the blessing. Okay. So in 2025, we're going to make it open. Once you announce your birthday, you drop your Interact. You never can tell where it's coming from. All right. You will drop that Interact and you will be blessed. And if you are led to bless. So especially business owners, this is one advice that I'll give business owners. Do not be a parasite in this community in 2025. I see a lot of parasitism, if there's a word like that. Do not just think that, okay, let me just be dumping what I do, and you just dump and dump and dump, and you don't add value, you don't give, you don't support. That doesn't work, ladies. It doesn't work, okay? So for every time you share what it is you do, make sure you are supporting at least one person. Make sure you're giving something. Make sure you're commenting on someone's post or something, all right? Do not just be someone who comes on Saturdays and just dump what they do and then go back and wait till next Saturday. Trust me, this works. Like I keep saying, I have tried it out, it works. The more you give, the more you receive. We're going to talk about more of it in our Money Makeover Bootcamp. So after this, we're going to share the link. Those that are interested, if it's the body makeover you want, you join the body makeover group. If it's the money makeover you want, you join the money makeover group. If you want both of them, you can join both of them. It's all good. As long as you're willing to take the action. That is not a group where we're not talking. If you still just want to stay silent, just remain in the chat room where you are. Yeah, it's okay for you to be silent there. But if you are ever going to join any of those groups, you have to do what we say you should do, okay? So let me see if there are any other chats. So, okay, Deb said she was in the picture. I see all of you. So Hannah joined to meet new people. Okay, you talked to me last time about the insurance certification. She's at work right now. She's a sales rep with TELUS, and she's in Quebec. Okay, yes, I remember you, Hannah. I remember you. Nice to meet you, Hannah. Yeah, Quebec people, you people should see yourself. So maybe, who knows, maybe we'll come to Quebec. Who knows? If you have up to 10 people there, we'll come meet you guys there. All right. Okay. Okay, so Loretta is suggesting if the sales on the group will be twice a week. So instead of just Saturday, you want it to be twice? Is that the suggestion? Let me know. Because the way we set it up now, I think Friday is freestyle now. Okay, so Friday is freestyle a little bit, except if we can maybe make Friday the work opportunity and then make Wednesday the freestyle, but we'll come up with the one that works. So we've made Friday to be freestyle. So introduction day, you can still introduce your business and tell us if you're selling anything. Then on Wednesdays, that is the work opportunity and income opportunity, you can still share. All right. So if you have something that you sell or you have an opportunity for somebody, you can share it on Wednesday. You can share it on Wednesday and then Saturday. Okay. Or you can share it Friday and then Saturday. So Friday is a little bit of a freestyle. Wednesday is opportunity. Okay. So that thing that you're selling, if someone else can benefit from it, from selling it, maybe you want to teach somebody how to sell it, then you can talk about it on Wednesday. So if you want to sell Fridays, you can still sell, you're allowed because it's freestyle. So you can do Friday and Saturday. But I really, really want to implore us, please don't just turn it into a dumping ground. Okay. We notice some people just come, dump and go. They don't engage in any conversation again. They just dump and then they move. Tomorrow they come again, dump and then they move. So let's try and be considerate in this chat room. It is for your own good. Like I said, the more help you give, the more help you will get in return. That is a principle that I stand by any day, anytime. So thank you, Loretta, for sharing. Does anybody have any other suggestion or any other feedback? Please, feedback. Feedback, this is the time for you to share if you have any feedback. Okay, so if we do not have any other, oh, Glow's hand is up. Unmute yourself, Glow.
Okay, hi everyone.
Hello, can we see your face? Why don't women like to show their face though? We want to know you're not AI.
This is definitely not AI, trust me.
Okay, go ahead,
Please,
go ahead.
let me use my voice for now.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm actually privileged to be here in this meeting today, and I would say I was quite intentional with regards to making an attendance of this noble community get together via Zoom and platform, right? Okay, so I didn't want to do this initially, but I think you are a good salesperson, right? You actually know how to drag people out. So it's just a little would I say it's a commendation or a testimony I would really love to share amongst us this Sunday afternoon. I would say that I've been one of the privileged individuals to benefit from this noble community. Not this one per se. So I have a little story. Back in 2021, I can't remember, was it 2021 or 2022? Is Amara here? I think that should be 2021 or 2022. So you guys did something like this. and it was beautiful. I was scrolling in my usual manner online, and I saw a group link with an invitation to join a session as this. And I was like, okay. I was free at the point, and I was like, okay, what harm would it make? Let me go and see what is happening there, you know. And I barged in, and I saw your beautiful faces. I think then you guys had like about 5 ladies or so, if I can recall, and there was something that struck me about the purpose of that gathering. And I asked myself, okay, back then I think I was still back home in my home country, Nigeria. And I asked myself, I said, if a few women would want to come together to give themselves selflessly to the cause of others, irrespective of whatever it is that they are going through personally, but they just want to contribute to other people. This is actually laudable, and I would like to be a part of this. It was something that was beautiful to me, and I told myself I would love to be a part of this because I also want to give. However, life, of course, is not fair. I had some challenges at that time, some drawbacks, and so many other things. And I reached out to your dear self, right? And somehow we connected. And I would say ever since then, we've been inseparable, even prior to my coming to Canada. And I would just want to say that that was the platform that actually gave me the opportunity to connect with beautiful people like yourself and Amara. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I would say ever since I've known you guys have been awesome. And I do not take your friendship for granted. The fact that you guys want to selflessly give out, try to make other women also like become what they really want to be, make them understand that they have a voice of their own, make them understand that they can get the support they will need from another woman out there is actually laudable. And I'm actually saying this here, not because I just want to praise you or not just because I just want to sell anything that you're selling or promote, but I just wanted to say how grateful I am of opportunities like this. And I would also encourage every one of us, like she said, it's not really a dumping ground. We all are in groups and all that, and we see what happens. People just come through things, they just wait for the appointed time to throw things. Just try and contribute in any way you can. There is somebody out there that is actually watching or looking out for that thing that you have to give. You might not know the very first time you do it, and that is the only time the person would have to see whatever it is that you have to give. So this is me here saying thank you. I appreciate you guys, and God bless you. Thank you.
Much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was so touching. Thank you, Glow. I didn't even know it was your own glow until you started talking. So thank you, thank you. It's always good to get this kind of feedback because most times a lot of people might be biased about joining communities. Like I said, I tried to join as many as possible when I came, and it was one-sided for the most part, right? So I'm always like, see, how can we just make something available where people can help other people and not just one-sided stuff, so that I'm giving value. If you want to reach out to me, let it be because I gave you value, not because I made it a condition for you to join the group. I want you to reach out to me because you got value from us, not for any other reason. And that's why I will keep encouraging people. Please do not be shy to share the things that you are looking for. You people, well, you already know me in the group. If I need something, I have been asking for someone that will do what's this weight loss drink. I keep posting it. I say, I don't know why someone has not taken that as a business. There is a market for that. If you are good at making all these drink, turmeric, concoction, and just sell it, people will buy. I've been looking for it because I don't like to do all those squeezing and juicing and stuff. I'm like, juice it and sell, me, I'll buy. I keep bringing up all those ideas, and that's what we really want the group to be about. If there's something you are looking for, come in the group and say, oh, I need this. Is there anyone that does this? So that someone else might see that as a business idea and start. Why? Because there's a market. If one person needs something, then you're going, trust me, there's definitely more than one person that needs it. So that is really what we want to open up this ground for. If there's anything you're looking for, please share. If there's anything you can do, please share. And share it in a way that, in fact, maybe we should even have a sales training. I'm a sales coach, in case you don't know, for those that don't know me. So that's why I'm always very particular about how people position their business. If you just come and dump things, or you carry copy and paste and post, it affects the sales coach in me, because I'm like, this is not how you sell. Maybe I should teach you how to sell, right? So make sure that you keep dropping those things, the value that you bring. What do you bring? Like they tell women, what do you bring to the table? So this is the time for you to actually tell us what you bring to the table in clear terms, so that those that have that problem would reach out to you as someone that is an expert that can solve the problem. All right. So please, 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 I will beg us not to be shy in 2025. Let us continue to share the things that we do, and also share the things that we need. That's why on Saturday, I actually call it buy and sell day. It is not just a selling day, sell. It's the day that if there's something you want to buy, help your sister, be your sister's keeper. There are so many things we buy online from strangers that we could have just bought from someone we know in the chat room, right? So let that be the motivation. Don't just come there because you want to sell stuff. If you also want to buy stuff, come there and say the things you want to buy. Someone might sell it to you, and you would be your sister's keeper. That's the whole idea of African women who are in Canada. Let us help each other. Let us support each other, okay? And don't forget, like I said, if you are good in teaching anything, reach out to me or reach out to Amara. She's also an admin on the group, and just give her the topic. Let's know what it is you want to talk about. If it aligns with our value, our goals, then we will give you a slot. You would come share. That's why I said our theme is body and money makeover. But if you have anything that doesn't have to be directly related to body and money, you can still share with us. We are looking for trainers that will teach us something on parenting. We're looking for trainers that will teach us on marriage. Okay, you know what happens to marriage in diaspora. So if you can teach us things like that, how to keep your marriage, don't let us run away. So whatever you feel like you can provide value, please message us. Let us give you a slot. We're going to be doing this every month now. Once a month, we'll have a class. So somebody can come teach us on something. If it's investing, if it's personal branding. Let me use this opportunity to even share. I'm looking for someone I'm looking for a personal stylist, because 2025, one of my theme is to slay. I want to slay. You see, I've come. So if you're a personal stylist, don't laugh. If you're a personal stylist, I will be needing your service in 2025, because I want to slay. We are doing money makeover. It needs to show on our body that we are making this money. So these are some of the things I want us to, anything that you feel like, oh, I'm looking for this, please put it in the comment. Emilia has a question. You can unmute yourself, or you can ask if you want to unmute yourself or ask in the chat box, that is totally fine. So let's see, let's get your question. If you have questions too, this is the time. So it's not just feedback or contribution or suggestion. If you have a question, this is the time you can ask. And any other question that you have, if you want to ask it in the chat room, that's also fine. Go ahead, Emilia. How do we get people to join the Zoom? Which Zoom now? For our monthly classes? If it's the monthly classes, it will be announced in the chat room. So you can share it or however. If it's the monthly classes, it will be announced in the chat room. But if you want to take a slot, reach out to me or reach out to Amara and give. Yeah. Oh, I get you, right? Yes. Some people, I don't know. I know we did a poll on how many people can make it today. And I think it was like 27, I think. But out of 27, we have 14. Who knows? But maybe when we start the monthly class, if the person is interested in that topic, they will join. Because the topic we're going to be talking about, they are topics that people pay. People actually charge for. All right? So there are topics that people actually charge for. So trust me, by the time we start our monthly classes, if they see the topic, see the flyer and see who's coming to talk, it might interest them to join. And we are also doing, wanting to do some kind of, I don't know, giveaway as well to see if that would help people come. We actually have a giveaway today. There's a $100 giveaway today that we're going to do at the end of this session. Amara, are you using your laptop? Can you help me do Wheel of Names?
Okay.
Just do Wheel of Names. Let's put the names of everybody there. So we have $100 giveaway today. Let's decide on how we want it. Do we want to give one person $100 or two people $50 or 5 people $20? What will you prefer, guys? Let's talk. Talk in the comments. Should spread it for how many? 5 people or 2 people? So 5 people, 20 each. Yinka says spread it. Okay, 5 people is good. Okay. 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 So we're just gonna do 5, 20 each. Yinka, is everybody hiding their face? But you said no, show us your face, Yinka. I saw it in the comment now that you just posted. Show us your own face. Let's see your face.
Okay, this is a safe place, please.
This is a safe space. This is women, right? African women.
Me, I'm not. Even if you're tired, you're sleepy, whatever it is, please just show your face. This is a
That's
very
why I
safe.
like hanging out with women.
Yeah.
Even my clients are
You
women. I don't even know if I
understand.
have one new client, maybe somebody's
This
husband.
is a-
I like to hang out with women because
Can you see my screen?
I think it's still loading. It's just saying started screen share, but we don't see it yet. Okay. Check your name. Or if your name, no, don't spin yet. If your name is not there, talk now or forever remain silent. Why is my name not there? Am I not one of you? See me, see Wahala. Am I one of us? Don't worry, go ahead, go ahead. So check
Okay,
your
so
name. I hope everybody's name is here. If your name is not there, let us know.
I know I captured, yeah, 13. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So the first person is, yeah, Kene, you're there.
Perry.
Yay! Congratulations.
So they need to share email for...
Yes, just put it in the, you can send me a message or put it in the group chat. Don't worry, I'm writing the name, so I'll just announce it in the group. Congratulations, Terry. Are you there? You have to talk this time. If you win something, you have to talk. If you don't talk, we are going to give it to somebody else.
I'm here. My baby is screaming.
That's okay. Congratulations.
Congratulations, yeah.
Congratulations. All right, next, number 2.
Oh, Hannah.
Hannah. Did Hannah talk? I don't remember.
Are you there?
Congratulations, Hannah. If you're not here, we are going to give it to somebody else. So talk. You have to stay here to the end to win. I can't
Are
see
you
you.
there,
I can't
Hannah?
hear you. I'm going to count 5, 4.
I am at work. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay, congratulations, Hannah. All right, next.
Okay, the next one. My namesake.
Yeah, I think she was one of the first people. No, it was like Akenda was the first to join. Chinwendu. Chinwendu is Emilia, right? Congratulations. Are you there? We're going to count down. Yes, she's here. She's here. I know she said she was driving or something. Congratulations. I see her in the chat. Congratulations.
Right.
Number
So
4.
the next one. Wow.
Another
Oh,
Hannah.
the
What
Hannah.
is it with Hannah
Ha-
winning lottery? Maybe I should change my name to Anna. Who is the
Wow,
second Hannah?
honestly.
Who is the second Hannah?
I'm here. Thank you.
Congratulations, Hannah.
Thank you.
And the last one. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Fazia.
Yeah, that's person
Congratulations.
that was making swallow for us in our video. I think she was the one. Can we hear you, Fazia?
Are you there?
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, I thought the follow was not showing. Oh my God.
You don't want to give us the swallow, so we'll just be watching the video. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. So, I think you can stop sharing. So I think that is it on my slide as well. So, so we want to use this opportunity to just, say a